morning, wonderful viewers. This is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. Today we are here at Teacher's House in Brikama to witness a competition on building multiplication facts. This event is organized by an organization that is called the Tech M. It is the first time this event is taking place in the Gambia. 58 students from 32 schools are taking part in this event. Today marks the opening ceremony of this first edition in the Gambia. On the 16th of this month will be the final of the competition. Stay tuned as we show you how the event unfolds. This is your reporter, our fight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
My name is Pamela Kova. I work in the Corporate Affairs Department of Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation as the Senior Corporate Affairs Manager. We are very much pleased to be associated with an event like this, an undertaking that is designed to promote the culture or the art of reading, writing, and also the psychosocial development of our children. I think it's something anyone will be very much pleased to be associated with. And this for us forms part of our corporate social responsibility, where we draw our weight behind institutions and entities that are promoting education. Education, we keep saying, is the passport toward advancement. And for us, there's no better way than starting with children, especially those of this age. Briefly, I would say Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation is a public enterprise for parastatal that came into being as a result of an act of parliament in 1981. Social Security, in simple terms, is here to support employees and employers to prepare for their retirement years. We know after 60 years is the statutory age of retirement in Gambia. So of course we go around the world, we have institutions, social security institutions that are here to make sure after old age or after retirement, people have a source of financial guarantee, a form of financial security that keeps you afloat when you are old, when you are incurable as a result of what, sickness and other conditions. So we operate 4 constituent funds or 4 schemes. We have the Federated Pension Scheme that caters for the needs of parastatal employees, people that work with parastatals like GRCS, NAWEC, GAM10, POLS, and Social Security Service. That scheme is called the Federated Pension Scheme. We also have the National Provident Fund. The Provident Fund normally deals with employees of private institutions, businesses. And the good thing here is most private schools register under this scheme, that is the National Provident Fund. My colleague David Elven there works with schools. There are a lot of private schools in the Gambia, particularly with a concentration in the Greater Bantu area. So every week they go out and talk to teachers and their employers so that their staff can register on this scheme. So that by the time they leave the teaching job, they retire, they have some form of pension pot to give their hands so that they stay financially secure and to take care of their children. You know, at 60, not all of us will be fully or actively employed, will be retired or will be pensioners. So it's important you have something that takes care of you. So we also have the housing fund, and you all will remember the Brucity Housing Project, the Java Housing Project, Tujering and Tekamajan, etc. So all these are housing projects that Social Security have executed in recent years, and we hope this will continue. It's all part of the mission of providing affordable shelter and housing for all Gambians, regardless of where they are, and regardless of whether they are social security members or not. So we also have the injury compensation scheme. This takes care of people that suffer from workplace injuries or work-related injuries. Social Security administers that fund, but in partnership with the Department of Social Welfare, who provides specialist support during instances of injury to employees. We also have the medical board. These are the people who will assess the level of injuries to determine the severity and the percentage of compensation. So in brief, I would just like to, I know you have a long name, to call my colleague David Mendy, who is the head of the member education unit and social security. We meet employers and employees in their respective workplaces so that we talk to them, take them through the schemes or the funds we operate, and also to emphasize that social security membership is mandatory. Nothing like I used to do it, I don't used to do it. And our observation in the Gambia is we have a lot of institutions that are registered under the Social Security Act of 2015, but they are not compliant. So these are kind of opportunities we want to appeal to teachers like you, especially private schools. We know the government has its own pension system that is run by the PMO and Treasury, but we have a lot of private schools that are registered under the law with the Social Security, but sometimes compliance becomes of this. We have a team of inspectors who go around to ensure that there is compliance, and also David there takes them through the importance of Social Security as a legal obligation. So in brief, this is just what I want to, once again, I want to emphasize that we are very much pleased to be associated with this event, and it's an opportunity also to call you. If you have a private school, you think you should come there to visit, to take you to even if it's 30 minutes or 1 hour on any day, we'll be very pleased to come there. So I just want to crave a audience to have David speak to you for 5 minutes, so that this is a rare opportunity. But once again, I'm very much pleased to be associated with an event of this importance and significance. Sira here, I'm very much happy to cross paths with you once again. This is very important. That's why we feel it is important to throw our weight behind you in this very, very important activity. Thank you. And I wish all the students a very good luck.
There are so many workers, when they retire, they will need to have their kids go to school. And when you retire, you are no longer going to receive a monthly pension, sorry, a salary. So where are you going to rely on? So this was important for us to be registered and go to Social Security. There are so many private schools that are operating in the Gambia, but they have never come forward to provide their person with Social Security. So what we normally encourage employers to do is, if you have a school and you employ, if you go to school or organization, you employ 1 or 2 people, make sure you come forward and register your business. And all your workers that are working with you also endeavor to register with the Social Security. Because those who serve you, whether you like it or not, one day they will become old. If you want to solve the market or solve the company, you see some elderly people moving from one thing to the other seeking for survival. Because there was nothing captured for their old age. So the government don't want such a thing to be a country. This is why Institute for Social is great to look after us. In the event we lost the earning power of the attended retirement age, we can walk into this establishment and be paid a benefit. So if you are working with an establishment, make sure you find out whether you are a registered member with the Social Security. There are so many businesses, so many schools, private schools. I think the head of the Ministry of Education is here, and also people coming from the regional education of Region 2. And we will be very happy to help us to reach out to the private schools that are operating within the Region 2. Because we believe that there are so many schools that are private schools that are operating in Region 2. And they have never come forward to register their business with the Social Security. And it is not fair to those people, those teachers that are working in those schools, because one day or another they have to be old. So they have to come forward and register the business, and those people that are serving, they should also be registered with the Social, because so that at the end of their service, they also have a benefit that they are going to enjoy at their own age. And the members with the Social, I want each and everyone to take note that it's not optional. As far as you're working with an establishment which is recognized by the Business Act of 1973, you have to comply. Whether you're a Gambian or a non-Gambian. Non-Gambians, they find it difficult to register with Social Security. But I will inform you that it is not optional, it is mandatory. Okay? And it's important for people to know, if you are registering with Social Security, it is not like if I need something to solve my problem, I'll just walk into Social and make a withdrawal and solve that business. No. If that's the case, most of the employees, before reaching retirement age, their entitlement resources will be in red. So this is why they put in contingent or factor that's qualified every member before you are paid your benefit from the social security. And one of it you have to get employment serve an employer and attend lower term of 60 years. If you have 60 years as a member of the pension scheme and you have 10 years service and above, we will pay you a gratuity and will also be issued a card which you qualify to receive a monthly pension until you die. So those that are registered with National Pension Fund, which covers the private sectors, if you attend 60 years and you submit your claim, we will process and then pay you 100%. That's your 10% contribution, so the 10% contribution from your employer, and the 5% that your employer is going to deduct from your salary, plus a genuine interest rate will pay you 100% of that. Members of the National Pension Fund are not entitled for a monthly pension. We pay everything. And as employees also, we are also allowed to choose to retire voluntarily from 45 years and above. If you have 45 years and above and you want to retire voluntarily, yes, you can do so. And in doing that, you have to write to your employer. If your employer accepts it, let him or her issue an acceptance resignation letter. And by that document, you'll be qualified to get a benefit from the Social Security. And then we have what we call inherent benefits. That is, if a worker or a teacher in a particular school becomes sick, he or she is admitted, the doctors try all what they could to bring him or her to his 100%. And in that process, they couldn't. If they issue a medical report which says that you are not fit to carry a function, you are also qualified to come and submit a claim from the Social Security. And then you have what we call retirement from grants of marriage, which is only applicable to female workers. It's only female workers who are allowed to choose to retire from grants of marriage. And by doing so, you must be a member of the Social Security for 5 years and above. And in submitting your claim, you have to attach a marriage certificate to prove that you are really a married woman. Because it's not all women who say I am married are married. So you have to attach a marriage certificate. Okay? And then we have what we call redundancy benefits or optional withdrawal. That is, like in a school, you may have more than 10 teachers. And maybe there will come a time the school will experience some financial challenges. And in order for the name of the school not to die, the employer of that institution may be tempted to downsize workforce. If you are among the opposing ones and you are redundant by your employer or terminated, and you are a member or a contributor of 60 months contributions, that is 5 years scheme membership, you are also qualified to come and submit a claim and you also be paid a benefit from the Social Security. Whoever is a registered member of the Social Security and you are no more in any gainful employment with 5 years scheme membership and above, you are qualified to come and submit a claim. And then we have the last one, is what we call the workers' benefits. That is, if a member died before his retirement age, how do we go about claiming for his or her benefits? I want all of us sitting here, all of us are coming from families. We have families behind us. We have our uncles who are registered resources, they are contributors. But there are so many of us whose parents passed away, but we don't know that we should go to sources and submit a claim. And we as employees of the sources, we are not angels. We know that somebody signed a certain employer passed away. We act on information that reaches us. So if you go home and you are a registered member of the Social Security and you have a membership card, please show it to your family. Oh, inform that I am a contributor with the Social Security, so that if you die, that family can come forward and submit a claim. Okay? So when a member dies and we are informed as an institution, we normally guide the family as to how to go about claiming for that dispersed benefits. We will issue them a claim form and we will advise them as a family to go and sit together, fill this form, and write a letter addressed to the Social Security claiming for that dispersed benefits. And then each, for example, if it's a man who is married with more than one wife, each wife, we need a copy of your ID card and a single passport photo. If the man is also blessed with children, each child, we need a copy of a birth certificate and a single passport photo. And the most important thing is a death certificate. And it has to be original one, not a photocopied one. The reason why we emphasize on the death certificate is there is one man who once came to office claiming for his uncle's benefits. That uncle passed away. So we asked him, what's the evidence that the uncle passed away? He said, if my uncle not passed away, you think that the place where I passed from here to here? It's because he died, that's why I'm here. So we told them not to agree, but we want to provide the evidence that the uncle really passed away. And in that discussion, the man sees one of us just like the suspect that this is they may be going out to call the police to come and arrest him. So now what he did, he just asking a permission that he want to ease himself and come back and continue. So now he's going to the toilet, that's how the uncle disappeared. So we're going to come to the office and say, I am claiming for my father's benefits, and there is no proof that your father passed away. So even whereas the member died in one of the most remote communities in the Gambia, every community have an alcalde or a sefu, let them give an additional proof that he or she passed away. So if all these documentations are attached and submitted to Social Security, we will process. At first, we normally pay the check to this most family, but sometimes it has bring some confusion. This is why it's been revised. When the check is ready, instead of pay to this most family, we pay to the creditors office or sometimes to the credit office. So these are the two institutions that are qualified to distribute these funds to the distributor's family. So these are the colleges that qualify for us to be paid or benefit from the social security. It is not like I want to build a house, I want to marry a new house, then you walk in and then you pay my money. You have to fulfill one of these conditions, then you qualify to pay your money from the source of the housing value corporation. So because of time, I think I'll draw the button here and then we open the floor for questions and answers. Thank you very much for your time and your attention.
Mr. Charlie Hesdell to give us a short speech. Let's give a round of applause as he comes forward. Thank you so much.
Organizers of this competition, and I must thank the parents being here with the children. I must thank the school administrations and the teachers who have prepared the kids to be here this morning, preparing the competition, which is a multiplication. I must thank education personnel present here, of course the media here. This is a very important gathering, simply because it is trying to mold the future leaders. We are going and we have to leave people behind. Who are those are the young children that we mold. And education, we all know, is the power of everything. It's the best of the government. Without education, forget about development. Without education, nothing. And I must welcome my lecturer, the Vice Principal of the Gambia College, now University Education College, Madam Dow, you welcome. I think if you have done justice to everything, you should not have taken podium to speak in the presence of Madam. Participants and the teachers, I want to endorse your cooperation. Let's exercise patience and everything and until the end of the program. There is no loser in the, as long as you have taken part in this participation, there is no loser. We are all winners. So there is no loser. I don't think that you are loser or whatever. Let's accept the decision of the judges. And on behalf of my director, and I welcome all of you to Red School West, and I wish you have a very good and a fruitful competition this one. I thank you very much.
Good morning to all of you, and it's my pleasure to start before you. Just say a few words. I believe this activity, which is common, which is competition on multiplication, mother of mathematics, I believe is a very important activity. In our schools, in our daily life, we always have the belief that mathematics is difficult. And as a result, most of our students do not do well in mathematics. Now, when grade 9 results come out, when grade 12 results come out, we always see a lot of students failing mathematics. Now, is mathematics difficult? Students, I'm asking, is mathematics difficult? No. Why is it not difficult? Obviously, you have said no, so it means it is not difficult. I think it's mostly the approach we use. Now, having this kind of activity will make mathematics fun, and it will make students to enjoy mathematics. Instead of just having it on the blackboard, it will become more interesting and more fun. So I am very pleased that this kind of activity is happening. And not only is it happening, but it's also coming in as a competition, which I hope will not only end with Mr. Tunde's group organizing this competition, but teachers who are here will take it back to the schools, and then so that at least the pupils who are there and the students who are there would enjoy mathematics. When we say multiplication, multiplication is important in our everyday life. Well, multiplication is the basis for mathematics. Where are the mathematicians? They are here. But I think when we talk about algebra, when we talk about the other things, it's more of multiplication that we talk about. So this is something very important, and I hope that from this activity, all the students who are present here will start loving mathematics and will like and will enjoy mathematics. Mr. Tunde and team, thank you very much for again coming up with another innovative program. I believe Mr. Tunde first started with the spelling bee competition, and now he is moving away from the spelling bee, although there will still be spelling bee, but he has come up with another innovation, and that is the multiplication or the competition on multiplication. I think which will help students to at least appreciate mathematics and be able to apply it in real life. Well, mathematics is all about real life. There is nothing abstract about it. All the x and the y and the z and find x and find y, they are all applicable in real life. So I would want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the schools that are participating here. And also to tell you, I think one of the speakers just said, this is a competition. Once you are here, once you are registered, you are a winner. So don't see yourself as a loser if you don't come out with the trophy or with the first position. You all are winners because I'm sure you have already gone through a selection process. So if you are here, it means you are a winner. So have that at the back of your mind that you are already a winner. Once you have stepped into this hall, you are already a winner. So thank you for the schools, thank you for being part of this activity. Mr. Tunde and team, thank you for coming up with this initiative. And the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, also thank you for accepting it. Because this program would have come and said no. Because the students who are coming from your schools. They are not coming from other places but from your schools. So thank you for accepting this program. And I hope this program will continue. Mr. Tunde, I hope this will not be the first and the last of this program. And I also hope that there will be more innovations and so on. So I would want to say thank you to all of you and then have a wonderful program. And I would also say let the best come out the winner. Now, before I finish, I have been asked to present this booklet to you. That is Johnny Key's magazine, which also has been published by Mr. Tunde and team. Now, this is a book that speaks volume, or this is a magazine that speaks volume. Well, when you look at it, it's only full of pictures, apart from the advertisement and the forward. Every other thing is, all the other pages are full of pictures. And this tells you much about what Mr. Tunde has been doing, the work they have been doing, the activities that they have been doing, and so on. So on behalf of Mr. Tunde and group, I would want to take this opportunity to launch this magazine called Johnny Key Magazine 2024. Can we give them a round of applause? Mr. Tunde and team, thank you again very much for coming up with this initiative. I will leave her to tell you about it. And how much it costs and all of that.
Yes, of course. We'll definitely have to later to share more light on it. So,
okay.
So the spelling bee
Okay.
spelling bee forms that are available. So these names that Madam Dam was later called on, they would have the spelling bee forms for free. So let me and also give them the Johnny Key. They will also have the Johnny Key magazine for free as well. So should you want to, of course, proceed with the same process of acquiring the form, Mr. Tunde will definitely help you with that. So Madam Dam, there you go.
The first person I will call here is Binta Dabo. Is Binta Dabo with us? Binta Dabo. Can you come forward? Where is the teacher from the school? Can we have the teacher to accompany Binta Dabo, please? floor.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the criterion for the list of, let's say the reason why they are having this is because they are the last top six at the spelling bee competition the last year, the previous spelling bee competition. This is why we are giving them for free, because they were the last top six, and also they got award from GNPC. So, in case you are wondering why are they having this for free, this is the reason. Thank you. So yes, thank you so much. Yes, a round of applause once more, please.
The next one will go to presentation of Mary. That's a school. Huh? For the school, yes. And the school is in Gambia cluster. We have presentation of Mary here.
Representative.
Where is the teacher?
Student can go out. Student here.
Any student from presentation of Mary? Or the teacher?
Alright.
Good morning to my boss, Madam Ndao from the Gambia College. My uncle from the Regional Office, Mr. Toby and the team for this novel initiative. Mr. Toby have been collaborating with the Gambia Armed Forces Education for years now, and they were into spelling bee. That was the English aspect of it. And now they've changed the course to mathematics, which is a key area for the government of the Gambia, because mathematics, science, and other areas that are government interest, if Mr. Tupe and the team has come to intervene into that area, I think it is a very good initiative which they should be commended for. I would like you all to clap for Mr. Tupe and the team for this very good initiative. I have seen my school here, my staff and students, and also an ex-teacher of my school who is Daula. Thank you for being here, and I know you are doing very well. You did this work and you ran away from us. But you now, you teach the same professor that is teaching Gambian children. So I would like to say thank you very much for this program, and thank you for the invitation. Thank you for seeing Gambia Armed Forces Education as a key partner in this initiative. In the Army, what we know, when your boss speaks, you have little to say. So when Madam Dao speaks, I have little comment to make. I am just delighted and happy to be part of this program. And I wish you all a very good session, and thank you very much.